Hello everyone, and welcome to something new that I decided to do now. It's something I want to do a bit earlier, but we're doing it now. And that is... Fighting Sands! Yeah. I still don't know how to enter. Ready? Okay, I survived the first attack. That was... So, yeah, okay, enter. The mouse is not needed for this. Alright then, let's see. So these are the we have on the store. I guess cactus. I have, as you can tell, as the video said, I have not fought. I've not played Undertale. This is just me seeing if I can just do something stupid. Just okay, cool. We finally have that. I don't know why. Yeah. I've not played Undertale, so this is my first time learning the controls and Fighting Sands. So you know, truly one of the decisions of all time, right here, right now. This is not what he wants me to do that. So yeah, I'm going to items and I'm doing that right now. Now mine, I lived! Aha! But the fight. So yeah, I am not. I don't think I'm living this first attempt. I'm not going to lie to you, but I am surviving. This, factually speaking, this is what survival looks like. Survival is not usually clean or pretty, but it is survival. You think you're so clever? That was never me. I just did not want to solve anything. None of that was a sword. Alright then. Oops. This. Yeah. We're still here! We still survive! This is a decision of all time! But let's go! Yeah, I guess check. But that's not important. Whoosh. Whoosh. You see? I'm doing surprisingly well for my first attempt, I will not lie. Okay, yep, and now it's done then. Alright then. Let's go again! Okay, so... Okay. Still getting hit on that part, but it's fine. We have way more life now. Yes. Again, this is just... This is just fighting someone just to fight them. There is no rhyme or reason why either one of us are here. Let's not pretend like there's some greater narrative, some like massive reason. Like this is not gonna change how the world is viewed or the logic of anything. Should have waited. That was dumb. Okay, so okay. Getting battle. I think I can survive this round. Yeah, I can survive this round if I remember how to jump battle. I get hit again by the same attack. God dang it! Okay. Did it. Now let's go. Back up. Do this. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that. It's okay. Ta-da! Who needs invisibility frames when you have HP? Mostly, who needs HP when you have the power to dodge? Nah, he has his knives at the moment. Oops. Did it? If did it was that. Okay, I think I'm losing this stuff now as well. Hey, at least it's a great way to learn how the combat system works. Aha! What am I actually doing? But there's always a level up when you enter an extremely hard challenge for the first time. But that's beside the point. The puzzle is actually was only fun for me since it's winter. Like, it snows where I have been, so let's just wait down the timer here. Yeah, I'm down 1 HP. But now let's go back to full. So yeah. I was kind of using the as people figure out the bad time simulator to do this. So if you want to just fight Sans for no reason other than to fight Sans, you can do. And do I recommend doing the things I'm doing? No. Who do you think you are? Who do you think I am? A fool is one. But I can also do this. Ooh. Look at me go. That's the switch, boy. Ooh. Alright then. So, yep. Now we're on, I think, are we on something new? I can't tell. I think the answer is yes. So when the attacks like that happen, yeah. This is just... I did it! Aha! Yeah! No hit him! Ignore all the times I got hit! Oh, those don't count. Aha! You get that 10 all the way back. I fabricated this reality. Just to be healed. Yep. Like, well, I mean, the thing gets some sense. Alright then, yep. So, attempt number 3. So, at this point... So, what was the line at this point? It's not at 10 deaths, well, it seems, well, it's incalculably how many times he's killed me. But, it's right times. Okay, let's just eat the pie now. Let's not pretend we're better than pie. Boop, 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 boop. Ta-da! There we go. Yeah, I think the tournament was like, since I wasn't attacking, I wasn't getting attacks. Oh, progressing the sword, the towers, so... Ah, we can go again. Let's go again. That's huge. I was not moving fast enough. That was my B. Alright then. So, I think after this I'll learn how to play Undertale. Woo! Let's go! Yeah, this back now. So, landmines. Ta-da! I have improved! Face the rapid improvement and evolution! Jammed! Okay, get shot in the face. Only I had a blank. Then please just go out the by something. And alright, I'm back. Peanuts, long story short, I'll probably make this my for you guys. Then that'll jump cut will happen and be like this is not what will happen. But for me, it's like there'll be a small amount of like stake. So I'm getting battle! I flawless attack! Sans! Be less predictable! Ouch. Now I'm getting that the impulse is happening, I'm getting slapped, y'all! Yeah, dang it! I can just fight. So right. Tell you also know that since I don't think this is a bad time signal one, dialogue isn't happening, and because dialogue isn't happening, I can't use dialogue to memorize when the next scene is going to be. That's an interesting conundrum. I'll just have to prepare for each and every segment somehow. Don't worry, I'll figure out on my own time. So, yeah. Oops. Yep. Ah, no, punished! Ouch. Got punished. Whatever. Let's get from the top. It really this is the negative ending. It definitely feels like my attacks are just like less of like actual serious stuff trying to kill Sans every single time, and more less like an obligation to do to move to get along to get on with it. Like, do you get the same feeling? Like I'm not putting my arm. I'm not like, trying to do anything fancy. I'm literally just swinging it in the air and then moving on to the next act. Speaking of the next act, that's the last legendary hero. Usually these things are supposed to like increase attack power or something, but I mean, Tokai we were fighting here. Sans is not that type of guy. You care about this is my timing. This the timing again. Okay. Yep. And I failed. All right then. See you in a bit. Let's try. Still not. I have not gotten that down at all. Still, you got the last section, yes, but you'll eventually see me succeed at section one day. One day you shall, and then you shall rule that day. What? I just love me being petty or level. Level that with me. Yeah, okay. Yep. And let's get ready for like the refresh of all time. So yeah. Look, I'm back, but definitely not better than ever. Woo, wee. Oops. Ouch. Okay, that's good enough. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, that was what I think. Healing does indeed make things take longer. If he does not heal, that's a terrible plan. That's a terrible plan. Don't take my son seriously. Whoop. But I am skilled. This is only my 4th attempt, and I've already gotten this well. Although someone who actually play the game would probably you know, not me. I mean, technically people that heal 10 times or more, so I would say my track record is pretty well with their skill level. Because their skill level was a peanut. Try again later. But it seems your laser shooting skills need work. I don't know why I talk like that. But oops, out. That pie. No, noodles, but yeah. Okay. And now in this mode, dang it. I should have talked, as you all know, talking makes you equal. This is video game logic, not anime logic. If it was anime logic, then I used to be saying all my moves out loud, like full catchphrases or whatever, but it's not it. I am actually doing something, which means it's not to just be silent. And this is the quiet or whatever. That one stupid and okay, yeah, it's nice. You missed your shot. And now that you missed your shot, I can now survive. Yeah. Yeah, a little of this. And I mean, the take this is coming up soon. Trust me, take this. Ouch. Okay. So, shoot. Try to heal up now. Oops. Ladyless. We get ladylessing now. It's like probably the only thing I am good at. Ah! See? See you there, the chicken! Your ladylesses mean nothing to me! So, yeah. Oh my god! I didn't think we'd actually get this far! And only 4 attempts! Heal. I mean... if I get heal back, I want... I mean, we all know what will happen. Yes. I mean... actually, one... nope, okay, I know. This is not the... this is just a simulator. Now we get to the top flying pots. Whee! Let's go! Oops. Out. Now this is what you've all been waiting for. Let's go! I should have healed. That was my bad. My mistake. The whole time I was doing this. I got hit. Okay, so as soon as I get it down to 0, boop. Aha! Your thing failed you! Out. Aha! Wee! Ah, that's attack again! The only attack I'm weak to! You know, if he did that attack more often, I would definitely die. We both know it! Aha! I understand how this works! I immediately just muddled it! Your base instincts, baby! You think you're clever, messing with me like this, but no! Apparently I'm actually better at this attack than any other attack! Why am I good at that attack specifically? Ah, big lazy beats. I think if I just want to play the game legitimately, I would die more. That's probably just a me thing. That's probably because of who I am as a person. Ah! I'll say! I doesn't play the game normally! Ah! My only weakness! Legitimacy! Ouch. Shoot. Like I said, legitimately! Ah! Playing the game as it's supposed to be played! Like, playing as my only weakness! Then again, that was obvious from this attack alone! Every other attack tonight, but not the bone! Not the second bone thing, nope, never that one! Oops, I think I got to come off Discord. Oh well! What can you do? Let's go. I guess I'll see you back when Sans Texas is buff again. Eat card or something. Okay, yeah, so welcome back, everyone. As you see, I have these 2 items left and this was out. So let's go! This is time to be better than last time. Oops. Out. Oops. Aha! Got better at that! Out. Got worse at that though. Later me. Blastos. Get no weapons. Okay, let's go. See this like legitimacy. My only weakness. Playing the game as intended. Let's wait. There's like no reason for me not to wait. So yeah. Still on my actually still on the same attempt. By the way, as like when I jumped at it. I mean, if I did die, I was actually sorry to you guys, but I didn't. So there's nothing to show, because it didn't happen. Ouch. This time that jump. Because I was being cocky, overconfident even. So, yeah. Slice. Okay, back to you. Back to things I'm used to. This random nonsense go. Moves. Shoot! The attack that killed me! Ah, no! Ah! I survived it! There's nothing I can't do! Like, maybe this attack. Oh! Oops. That attack! That was that attack, actually! Okay. I guess... I mean... Like I said, I don't remember one... I guess if I find that attack again, that you might get back to the Sans, break thing. Alright then. But first, let's see how far I do in this round. You know, funnily enough, I'm never getting better at attack. Like, I don't think I have gotten better at that attack. Like, realistically, usually at this point, people have mastered that attack already. I have not mastered that attack! I think it's only for my 5th attempt. It's like something. If I knew how death counters work, I probably would probably put one up, but I don't. It might actually still up, so whatever. Alright then, so yeah. See you once we get back to where we were. Or die horribly. Wow, I'm dying horribly. Oh man, oh, not getting back to that previous round or empty is dying here. I mean, I guess we'll see. You'll see. In like now. I am 1 HP. Okay, welcome back. This is actually worse than the last time. Now you see if this was the spell button was here, I will have clicked it. That'd be how I performed. That's not happening. So yeah, okay, yeah. That was just a warsaw attempt. Okay, let's I think we just stick to 100 attacks. I would never surpass. I would never live. Alright then. See ya on like see ya around again. God. Now I'm powered us off. I mean, got me one. Still managing to hit my glass doors. The unique cool thing. But the basic just playing the game legitimately still helps me. This still is an impossible thing for me to do. Okay. And welcome back. As you see, I've done better than the last attempt, but worse so than the previous. But yeah, I don't know. Actually, take this time to actually discuss like why am I doing this? Well, you see, again, like, because I know what Undertale is, and I have seen people play this. This makes me, but I just want to say that I thought that this is basically like the epitome of like the Ezreal scenario, like the genocide route. Like, why would someone do the genocide route to fight Sans? Well, this is not the genocide. This is a bad time simulator, but it's like that's the exact mindset that's happening right now. I'm not doing it for any great reason. I'm doing it just to say I've defeated Sans. At least, you know what I mean. Technically, yeah, Sans does die in that cloud, so it's like, technically I defeated him, but it's like, vile annoyance, slice and cut and down. So, yeah. That's also why I'm not nearly as annoyed as probably what is expected, maybe. The real final battle has just begun. Well, the real final battle will just begun in a dum-dum of me being bad at games! This is actually that is not actually easy. Okay, now I died to that attack because I jumped pretty much early. Alright then. Let's see if I got the ball at this attack. Aha! Whoa, gaming! I finally learned! Learning has a code! Alright. See ya when we get back. Okay, and we're back. We have steak, this is health, and I probably should continue to think that the whole thing, I mean, basically what I mean by that. Like, peanuts, what I'm doing is very similar to someone playing the Warden in Minecraft or the Dungeon Guardian from Terraria. These two are not bosses. People call them bosses, but they're not. They're consequences for your actions. But people fight them anyway because they're strong. Because they are a difficult challenge. All of this is just simply what I'm doing here is simply enacting it. It's simply doing is to we're basically doing this for the consequence. That's basically the long and short of it. Like the first people to have done a genocide route probably did out of curiosity because they're mildly terrible people. That's what I guess not a terrible people, it's a couple more they made it, it's cheating the game and it's tail. But then we have oops. That attack again. Yeah, it's a beginning attack! Yeah. Ah, I got about that. I was gonna think by now, but yeah. Like, those people did out of that, and those who basically, didn't get spoiled in the game, probably did out of curiosity, it's like, that's what it's just a game mentality. People like me, people who watched it later and then showed up? No. We already know what's happening. We already know what's beyond the final door of this. It's not that we... I wouldn't say it's not that we don't care. It's the fact that we want... It's the whole thing, Dale, isn't it? No. It's the act of basically saying that we have done it. It probably makes us worse on many regards, actually. Because this whole thing is like... yeah, the act of putting up so much resistance is probably more so than if they did in the first place when it comes to, well, me. And people like me. People who like a challenge. People who would get out of the way to, like, fight the Warden, fight the Desert Guardian. Go play the goddamn Zenith Speed from Terraria. Those people. Those... the crazy ones. I wasn't that too late. Alright then, yeah. I'll continue my random spiel Once we get back. Ding. I just did muscle there, didn't I? Never died to that attack. I'll like to point that out. I haven't died to that attack. The thing is, that's what I know how that attack is coming up as well, so it's like 50-50 now. Alright then. See ya when I get back. Or die. Okay, and we're back with this amount of items, and this was helpful. But yeah, I guess, I don't say, I was thinking of the... Yeah, it's like, because to continue on with my little story thing I was talking about, like, for example, basically the whole thing is like, imagine if, instead of having to do the genocide route to fight Sans, there was some random way to fight Sans, but you'll be at level 1. How many people would actually do that? Like, it would be the same exact fight, but at level 1, with the same amount of damage Sans does right now. Who would do that? Because the answer is, people would. And someone like I might actually do that. And that's like wild to me. Because those people are like a step below just straight up no-hitting Sans. But because what would be the difference then? You have so little HP that you would have to basically do every single attack without getting hit. Because you just die right there. But every attack, dude, always slow on the draw there. Because I keep on messing up the flow. So, yeah. Well, now is good at this attack. Yeah, me too. When did that happen? When did I use that ability to become good at that attack? Well, I guess... Doop. Okay, got his tail. Dang. Okay, well... Okay, let's see. Okay, now we're back into the big Gactabascal range. But yeah, it's like... I am curious, like... How am I, like, it's pretty easy to, like... Actually, it's this attack again. Okay, yeah, they died again. But, yeah. Like, how many people would do that? Dude. It's always that positive attack that gets me. It's not like the other parts. So, yeah. I guess it's yeah, because I would have died there if I only had like 20 HP, you know? Which means I would have to inevitably learn that attack. Like, I'm learning it, but like... And that... Like, but like, in the background, compared to like, someone like a no-hitter who would have to, like, every time they get hit, they have to stop everything they're doing to learn that attack. Like, that's the difference. It's a difference that I can't master yet, because I've never been a no-hitter for anything that's over that, you know? I'm not someone that faces up challenges and tries to do them perfectly. I just see if I can do the challenge at all, and no-hitting is spooky. Although, with that being said, I have lied to you. I have indeed no-hit a battle before. How can I perform this? Well, it's easy. Actually, kind of goes back to what I was talking about recently. Getting Teraprisma, you don't need it. You don't even need to fight the boss at like the appropriate level, at roughly around the appropriate level. You could just get like Stardust Dragon and just kill the boss at that. You don't even need to fight the daytime boss at all. I mean, you do if you need to get Teraprisma, but besides that, nah, nothing. Like, you could just like, normal playthrough, even on a normal summoner playthrough, you don't need to get Teraprisma. Stardust Dragon's gone for the final boss anyway. But I get it anyway because it's the final, because it's the strongest summon in the game. But I just was playing tutorial, you know? If it wasn't obvious yet. Which means I'm not only going to guess, which means I'm not only going to have to... Yeah, because I'm talking dying, but yeah. Eyes away. Eyes away. I'm getting into those. Yeah. But I got the... Yeah, like, normally, I do tend to get Tail Prisma on most of my ones. Like, I never need to get it, but I do. Which means I have to learn how to know hit a boss. And I do. There's no way around that. Like, usually when dodge chances existed when dodges worked, you could just do that. That's what I did. But I think someone's update, they removed the ability for dodge chances to work on instant kills, like true instant kills. So that's now that can. Which means now that you can't do that. That was been hit by that. That's long goal. Sans. So committed. Second. Still ladybugs anyway. You can't do that. Yeah. I mean, fully commit to things. If you're committing to something now, but you didn't fully commit to that last goal, and that would make all the difference. Would it not? Anyway, so yeah, like I said, it's like, so pretty much I basically had to just learn how to more or less hit that boss. Although there are some tactics like you can do to run away. There's some attacks that no, you just have to learn how to dodge them. And as a summoner, you're going to have to learn how to dodge way more because running it away in a straight line doesn't work as well as you think. When your best weapon is in melee range, after all, so you might run away for a few attacks, but eventually, you're going to have to attack. I mean, yeah, my entire speed's going on there, so yeah. No point in doing that, but yeah. We're going to have to attack in melee range because you're the only class that had to attack in melee range. It's all the way with the melee guy. They barely do that anymore at this fucking stage in the game. They have tail. They have the tail blade. They have. That was just unnecessary damage. Yeah, they have the tail blade at this point. They have ranged melee options. Like they don't need to care about getting that close to melee in melee. I mean, if they wanted to do real damage, they would. But not many people care about doing the real damage. They just care about doing damage. Much like this fight. It's not really about doing any significant damage all at once, but to hit you as often as he can. To do something. Anything. A summoner doesn't get that same luxury. Not with a whip. Whips have very close range for all intents and purposes. Which means, if you want to do a lot of damage, if you want to avoid both the time limit of the day, and being to survive even more attacks that can kill you instantly, you're going to need to learn how to dodge those attacks. You're going to have to master the consequences, picking the consequences of your own actions. To get a blade that's not even that useful for the final boss. I mean, it's good for everything up until then, but like, the final boss itself? No. That's a different story. But yeah, the tail blade is powerful. It is useful. It's good for like, the penultimate boss and the final event. The final event being the Lunar Pillars. But after that, for the Lunar itself, for the final boss, Stardust Dragon does better. Like, factually speaking. So that's the thing there, it's like, as long as you need help with to fight the yellow guys easily, it's more or less overkill, since the Xeno staff can also work just as well. Or maybe the Socknados can also work. Like, you don't need use the combo attack! Wait, will I heal? Shoot! Shoot! Ah! Was not expecting us to be there! What the heck? Okay. 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 Like, how many times was it? I lost count. I wasn't paying attention. That can't hope so. But yeah, like I was saying, with the whole Tail Prisma and like the nature of like, I don't know if I'm going to be I don't think I can do like the essay thing of that, like because there is a fundamental difference between thinking about the consequences and doing this because of the consequences. Getting Tail Prisma is basically doing something because of the consequences. Getting the skeleton key is because of you're doing it for the consequences. Getting the warden consequences. Like, you're not doing that. You don't need the funny giant skull hat. You don't need Tail Prisma. You don't need to fight Sans or do the genocide route. But why do you? You already know what's going to happen, and you already know that. Yeah, you already know what's going to happen, and you already know that the end. You already know the end result. You already know what's going to happen, and you already know that in the grand scheme of things, it's not important. You don't have to do this. So why do you? Why did I time that hit? It's meaningless. But I did anyway, because I wanted to. And there's some little bit of danger when it comes to that mentality, isn't it? The ability to do something because you feel it. It's different from this merely being a... It's very different from this doing this because you're forced on because you're can't think of another solution. No, you probably already came up with that. You already figured out that, yeah, if you did that, everything would work out. But you're not doing that. Because something from here is worth your attention more than that. Than that funny little propaganda thing. Anyway, that's enough of that. And if Sam's not going to have his funny little speech, then I might well do my funny little speech for this. Say, hey. Of course, people have their own reasons. Like I said, the first few people did it out of curiosity, or the person to really claim, to really say that the final is awesome overall, and the person who did the genocide route on their first attempt to Undertale, like they bought the game for the first time when everything was still brand new, and they went and killed everyone. Like, that's an interesting kind of person that should be documented. Like, yeah, like, again, if I am on a different, like, those are two fundamentally different spectrums. It's like, yes, living back in time, realizing then, versus there was no other time, just the now, just the here and now. Everything, you didn't make attachment to these characters. You were merely sewed up to cause havoc. And that's also fascinating. Oops. Yeah. No, I'm taking the steak. It's the steak. Oops, I wait more. Okay, yeah. But enough of all that jazz. Translating the hardest spell hell boss in the period. So, yeah, there's that whole thing there as well. Ah! That's one of those! Ah! It finally does all those! You can't dodge me forever! Boop. 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 I probably should just eat the noodles now. Prepare for the end though. So yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Oh yeah, wait, I forgot about the... Yeah. I wasted the noodles! I have not more life! Yeah, no, wait, there was more to that than just the final attack! There was all these other attacks! Ah, god dang it. Yeah, this attack specifically! Ah, shoot! Okay then. Up. So yeah, it's like... That was a oopsie. I was taking full damage because it was getting the only way to kills. Boop, 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 boop. I guess in the context, like, I guess if I don't die 10 times, like, what effectively sans dialogue thing did I get at the end of that council? Because I'm getting pretty close to the end, I want to say. Boop, 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 boop. Doop, doop. Shoot, this attack. No, my only weakness. Whoop. Whoop. You know, if we actually could see that attack more, I think I would actually die to that one. Yeah, here, there's a final attack. Alright then. Boom. Boom. Shoot! Now! Courses! I forgot about the diagonals! Ah! I don't have much else to say. Besides... I finally resolved this, but at the same time... We both know that we'll only go deeper down. So... May as well commit to it, eh? I guess that's the real thing, is commitment. Are you committed to actually doing this? Or you just simply thought that you could get away with it? To some degree, no. If you simply just ended I guess, yeah, the thing also explains the challenge ones as well. Like, if you thought the challenge was easy, it wasn't really a challenge. But at the same time, did you really think that the challenge was impossible? If you did, then you might not have done it in the first place. But maybe seeing seeing how impossible a challenge is exactly what you're looking for. That is a thing that can count as well. After all. Shoot. There's still be taking a lot of damage as well. Shoot. There's always something, eh? Yes. Hey. Exactly. How many people can well so that they themselves are bad force? Like, understanding is a very important thing to know after all. Like, there's a difference between knowledge and understanding. You don't need to be knowledgeable in every topic to understand when something is bad, do you? You can probably, it's clear from the reactions of others, from seeing that they're in fault, that they are in pain, no? So, yeah, to be blind, to not be able to understand that means that you're probably a bit more apathetic than you realize. You can't, at very least, you lack a level of empathy or sympathy. I keep on mixing up empathy and sympathy. Well, both of those can create pity. They also aren't. getting better by the day. But yeah, it's interesting to think about, is it not? Wow. Like I said, if Sans committed to some of these attacks, he'd probably do real damage, but he doesn't. Either because the attacks are tiring, or for some other reason. I know they say game mechanics, but every attack has to be dodgeable. I mean, yes, outside of lore, that was other cases. What's the in-lore reason for why he doesn't? That's the real thing that we're trying to ask Theo. Yeah, this is physical pie day. Let's just take the pie now. I want to save the pie for the theoretical very end, but this is the theoretical very end. So there is nothing after this. Both in-game and in the simulator. What am I going to save the pie for? But there's also another thing about holding. Like, how many times have you hoarded an item just to never use it? Like, I wonder, like, if I did, like, how many people would hold the butterscotch pie at the very end, even now, even after you're playing Sans, you never once attempt to use the butterscotch pie to save your life, because you hold on to it. Why do people hold on to these items? Because of sentimental value? Well, the person that gave it to you is long dead now. After all you have killed them. So why not use it for this final battle? Or do you think some other greater battle is going to happen? I mean, I guess there's Asgore, but again, you're level 20 at that point. You're level 20 at that point. What are you really going to miss a single full heal when you already proven to be able to do damage beyond calculation? It's like interesting. Because I really like bringing it up because I do wonder, would I hold the butterscotch pie to the very end? That's like an interesting thing to think about. After all, it's an early game full heal that still heals you no matter what. That will never change. So, yeah, it's like pretty much I have to wait for like the. Let's get to the last one. Doop. Okay, well, I probably should heal. Heal. Sans can't kill me with that attack, so that's why I just kind of was thinking it's... Oops. Dead in the terrible spots. Well, I'm probably going to die now, but, you know. It's always the thought of it. Oh, what? Shoot. Ah! Catch us the wall! Shoot! Shoot! Ah! So close! So close! Okay. Yeah. I think that's one of the few times I actually got hit by the actual, like, blasters of that round. Aye. Well, anyway. I guess, like I said, like I previously said, I think I'm out of things to talk about now, so see ya when we, well, technically after we get to the halfway points, because I still not good at noticing these things. I'm also not good at registering when to not get hit. Okay, and we're back, and I appear to do worse when not talking? I don't get it either. Usually it's like the inverse. Usually when you're talking, you are Wall Street video games, factually, this might be related to the fact that I'm weird. Have you ever thought that maybe the person you're talking to is just weird like that? Or the person talking is just weird? I mean, I guess before I realized I was weird when I was playing Sans, not playing the original game! Like, maybe that should have crossed your mind, like, for a second. Maybe that should have crossed my mind for a second. Maybe there was, like, some natural order laws to this that I'm just disobeying by being what I'm doing right now. And here I am. Like, and this is how you know this is not post-content, because I am just saying words. And saying them incorrectly. So, yeah. Oops. That was bad. I'm just gonna slow. Like, who cares? Who cares? I get tipped down to my I was using the full heal item anyway. Yeah. Alright then. Time for me to learn the strong attack in the game! The hardest attack in the game! The no attack is nearly as difficult to me apparently! Not this attack. Q and the attack because of these dogs. Yeah, it's mixing in like some of your variations of your force attack. That's like truly your, I mean, guess your force and power attack are probably like your strongest. Oh, they're your strongest, but they're not your special. Technically, your specialty is calm, huh? So yeah, I guess I'll maybe try my shoot. I should probably learn how to dodge this battle. This dodge battle, idiot. That's the moral of the story here, isn't it? Maybe learn how to dodge. I know about that. You know, when I actually did fight Papyrus, I would learn how to do attacks. But I did not fight Papyrus. I did not fight Endai. I did not fight anyone. I'd like to remind you that I did not play the game! How many people have done this, by the way? How many people have just gone to the simulator and fought Sand without doing the thing that the simulator was designed to do? Help you train against Sans. Like, I just kind of blew up the simulator. I mean, I blew up the simulator once to see how it looks like. But actually fighting Sans, no. You're seeing this live on camera. This is the very first time doing this. Which means, also, I was going to say, like, would you like to see like an uncut version of my Sans fight? But technically, this will be the uncut version. I mean, except for all the times I was silent, which I just like. As you can see, all those notes of just me dying because I'm apparently terrible at the game when I'm quiet. So no, Mr. X, you'll not get back your sight. I'm going to annoy you forever. I'm singing a song is all about some random idiots missing the quiet, despite them being vassal-violent themselves. So, anyway, I'm going to keep on swinging a sword in the air to see what happens. Consequences. Well, like I said, I might say consequences being jammed, but that's not that would be a lie. Let's be real here. Like I think I didn't state it. We're here because of consequences, and that's why we're doing more. So yeah, because some people can let things go, can let things rest. Other people want to see how the world goes, and others want to see how quickly they can get the world to roll. There's a massive... Immutable differences to you, massive differences in the grand scheme of things. Because it means that you have to use a completely different tactic to deal with them. Because being difficult is what brings them to you. It's what me heal, and what would bring people better than me heal as well. Face it! To some degree, this entire simulator is proof of their own undoing. Be glad that the simulator exists, and actually, that means that someone can just do this without needing to go to the whole rigmarole. So yeah, I have to get better at making circles. Cause I had an entire training arc of making circles. I got a 95 at that as well at the end. Go check the video if you want to see me ramble. It's called I Drew a Circle. That's... Shoot! Wrong item. Dang it. Well, that's bad. Use the full heal when I did not mean to use the full heal. So yeah, that's not good. Oops. Not gonna get hit by that move. Okay, let's go back now to big ol' Gastical Blast going. I guess, did we have like multiple Gastical Blasts, or is this like the one, is it the 62? That is always a great question. Because this might be just them teleporting and moving faster. Survive that attack. Did not mean to do that. This is not the pie. You can't just take that anymore. You just gotta, like, survive strings of attacks. Boop, 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 bap, beat. Dupe. He's not tried using his strong attack. aka just doing what he was doing previously, but battle. Reading this will not help you. Is what I was going to say. Sand is starting to get tired. I mean, it's true. But there is also, I mean, it's true. Also, have you done that trick more often? Okay, now we're back in business. Is that the only attack you have now? I feel like you use it more often than previous times, or that's my illusions. Okay, die to that attack now. Why can I speak? Why can I was silent? You know, like we always said, being quiet was probably a terrible idea for me to be, you know? So instead, no more quiet. Embrace the noise. Let's make some noise. Aha! Make some noise, do. Okay, yeah, no. Now I'm messing up now because I'm being goof. So yeah. Dang it. I'm still getting, despite me not pressing any buttons, I'm still getting hit because I think I'm pressing buttons. I'm not good at the standing still. I'm supposed to stand still in one of these attacks that probably explode. I mean, I'll probably succeed, but it's like, it would take a bit. Well, now I'm getting hit for my random things now. Wild. So much aggression in the swings, yeah. Wild. But I myself might not care. Does, on the other hand, yeah. I feel like, yeah. Again, Pi would be the type of person to, like, care as well. Like, it didn't matter that it was impossible. It didn't matter that the end result is, is whatever. Just the act of doing it is all that matters. The act of rebellion. Like, I don't necessarily actually care about the world. I just want to see how far I can get, and if I can actually get extremely far, then I want to see. Then let's commit to it. But it's like, because it's like something like an interesting or baseline, something that's like, okay, yeah, all it is that, then like, if all it was a PNG, then I mean, I guess it depends on how cool that PNG is, right? But that's like a you win stick or sticky thing, then I probably would have done it. But it's not. It's a whole spiel. It's a whole addendum. I mean, I'm saying that like if I actually done a genocide round, I'll play the game. Both of these are actually incorrect. But the thing is, like, if I were to, if I had to, then yeah, probably. And that's one of those things, isn't it? But at the same time, that's the whole thing of like, I guess at the same time, conversely, if there's a way to bring people back to the dead, then why not take it? I mean, for the reason of like let things go. Half the passage is basically letting things go, letting them live the rest of their lives. Like, don't bother going for. You don't have to like the whole thing is like saving everyone. What does that mean? What does it take? How would someone truly save everyone? Do you have to do something ridiculous? Do you have to do something that doesn't feel right? The answer should be no. You should be able to save everyone without having to do madness. Commit to madness. But at the same time, I guess that's the whole thing there about ghosts, isn't it? Is it better to let the ghosts rest in peace, or would you actually attempt to bring them back to the dead? And like I said, Undertale has all these answers to that. To be blatantly clear by by now what that is, and if some of you struggle with this and comes out to cases, then Lord has to make your own opinions first, but also no, I'm saying that I can struggle with, so things that I should learn myself. But also, so the answer would be no, you shouldn't try to bring people back to the dead. They're dead, they're gone, let things rest. This will not help anything, and that's the long and short of it. Dang, I'm still unable to make a circle. If I was good at making circles, I would be a drawer. I would draw things. I would actually have good thumbnails, and not whatever dumb thumbnail I have right now. It's probably from Google, or just an estimate of this. Like, yeah, no. Yeah. So, with that in mind, you know, it's really nice of you to give me a bit of time to just be like, oh wait, oops, got me going to myself. So, oh wait, what? Will I heal? Oops. Okay, yeah, no, I'm now back to the 1 HP territory. Dang it, I'm not good at making circles! Causes my inability of circling! I can make squares! I can make cubes! I can make She's like, I don't say, but a circle, I'll die before I make a real circle, apparently. And years of academy training wasted. I say that like I actually went to a school to actually learn how to start talking anything. Again, well, the better honest thing than maybe. Wow, I just did holy. But commit to the. Let's just commit. No point, darling. Let's commit to our mistakes. Live with the mistakes that we made. There's no point just saying no to go. Let's try again. No? And I feel like, and that's like the real small of this strange story. We are just committing to whatever mistake it would be, you know? Like, that's like the real thing. Again, I'm not the person in control of you. No one truly is. Be your own person. If you want to do something stupid, then dare to be stupid, you know? The only thing is that if you do something, then commit to something. If like something was a bad call, then either rectify it or make it the right call. Whatever that means for you. I don't necessarily know who would be need to hear any of this, but it is something of note. Again, I think it's like called there, like the. I guess yeah. Like technically, the Warring Knight is, in some cases, the opposite. It's the epitome of what I've been saying as well, actually. Because basically, the ending doesn't change. You're not going to beat the Warring Knight right there, right then. They'll still capsule the Undying. They'll still, everyone will still go down. There will still be a point of defeat, basically. But what's different is, well, you get a crystal out of it, but we still don't know what those crystals are even used for, or if those crystals are even useful for anything. They might be they might just be a glorified Pale Prism, or even worse, just a bone key, just a funny little pet or accessory that does absolutely nothing in the end. But people will still go and get it because it is something unique, it is something different. Not even something unique, something different. It's because, yeah, actually that's incorrect. It is not. It's not simply because it's something unique, something different. No, like I say, it's because it's to prove that they actually did do it. Well, proof looks like to them. And man, this accomplishes even more so than the last one. What's with this? What's with like, next stuff being incredible, next stuff being absolutely miserable. Like, yeah, like, what the heck? Why is my skill level like this? Maybe now's the time I go quiet? I don't know. I don't know once, like the, yeah, this is now when we just focus on LGs into one thing. There's not focusing my energy on all one thing. This is me being a dummy. I probably should have took that time to heal. But, yeah, no. But, I mean, if you're just going to use, like... So yeah, like, there is a bit of randomness to Santa's attacks. It's interesting to think about. Like, major attacks like this one always happen in the same interval. But no, Sans does spice things up. He occasionally doesn't use... Some of the... What was that? I saw something weird, and that threw me off. So yeah, it's like... Yeah, it's not all predictable. It's just mainly predictable. Yeah. Well, at the point where he now does slam attacks. And... that's always the same. I took a bit of damage there by accident. So that's not great. Again. So yeah, there's a bit of variety to everything he does. It's not 100% perfect. So yeah, this Dale, flawless. This attack, the preemptive attack to learn how to make circles. I did it! I made a circle! A consistent circle! Specifically! You can't stop me now! I'm invincible! Specifically just a circle! Yeah, I have no helpful healing or anything else that would die now. Step. Yeah, there's probably. I think all these will usually be the warning segment like that. Be careful, I have one final attack. Well, something like that. No, why did I think? I knew that my ass. Why did I attempt that? Like, what? Like, in my mind, I knew the guy alive, but then the core reminded me, what do you have an enemy? You forgot about it. I didn't. I did forget about anything. But yeah, I think now I'm at like 10. Alright then, this is the one. Let's go. So yeah. Only the crazies can do something strange. What do they mean to do something strange? Could it simply do the things you're used to doing, or something else? Taking a lot of damage is really dumb though. Again, there is a better thing was like, I think Sans has like to heal thing, the stalls. But I actually don't know if that's true or not. It feels like it's true. That feels like an actual thing that exists. But I can't quite move it, except for all the recordings and that. Because then I don't know if that's like a fan game Sans thing or like an actual Sans thing. It's the thing that's confusing me. Because again, surprise, I've actually been around the Undertale community for a while. I just, like many communities I'm part of, don't bring it up because I'm a weirdo who likes to, who walks in the dark. I'll be there in the dark. So, should I bring about the 3 next time when I do things? Maybe. Boop, boop, boop. Legends. I think that's the real thing that's throwing me off, like the whole like healing attack move, if that does exist. Because yeah, if I just like commit all my healing to hits that cannot do anything, then it's that whole thing. Again, it doesn't really matter how much damage you do. It all matters that you're actually able to hit your shots. So, yeah. Again, it's always one of those things, like, and the interesting thing about imagining, how does San actually dodge the attacks? Because, again, it's like, it's clear he's not meant to dodge, like, with all his force. It's a slide after all. It's using the fact that for some reason you can't just like. It is abusing the fact that your slash is basically an animation. It's always an interesting thing to think about. Like, you thought you're fast, but guess what? You're not. Okay, well, I just froze Dale. Well, I guess like Q, you are dead. Actually, I forgot what the game is called, but you know this one that you are dead. That one, like, you thought you are, guess what? You're not. You are dead. Your brain has stopped, and your body is cold. You're so dead, and now your body is starting to move. Cause you're dead, and that was wrong. I don't know why I'm thinking about. I know why I'm thinking about the song. It's kind of stalling. Well, I mean, yeah, I think I was mighty cut and all just stalling, but thank you. I'm not stalling. I am stalling. Why am I stalling? Like, great questions. Pie steak. Just gonna wait for the thing to cool down. And cool down in a now. Space thing. Boop, 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 bang, bam, beep. What the heck was that? Boop, 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 bang, beep, wisdom, boop. Wisdom heaven. Land shoot! My only weakness! God dang walls! Fire just healed. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, let's go. Actually, later me. Sarah healed. I should have waited on the heal. Dang it! I wanted to save the pie! But like I said, why am I saving the pie? What help does it actually does saving the pie for? Oh shoot. I should have used pie. Now I will saving the pie! You can't stop me, Sans! I will take that pie to my grave! Okay. Shoot! I don't know what I was thinking. I know what I was thinking. I thought I was like slightly up above. I thought I could stay horizontal, but I cannot stay horizontal. That was dumb of me. That was the dumbest of me. I'm pretty sure I've definitely reached 10 deaths. Like, let's be real, I've absolutely reached 10 deaths. I'd be surprised if I didn't reach 10 deaths. But you know what? For someone who's never played the game before, I call that a record. I'm definitely still dying to every little attack though. This really is just like seeing like how quickly can I adapt to playing like the hardest boss in the game of barely knowing the controls. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it took me a bit to realize that you have to press enter to start the battle. Like, yeah, like that's actually taking it. I just like didn't realize for a bit that to do things you had to press enter. So if you're wondering why like the beginning was like that, because so I guess like yeah, you press enter to do you don't press right click. I'm so used to right clicking everything, but no, this is a keyboard game. I can like turn off my mouse and everything. I turn off my mouse to prove my point. If I need a mouse for something, then I'm dead. But I don't think I need a mouse. I don't think these people pay to use a mouse. So yeah. Whoop whoop bap. With your funny little rat, you too can choose to fight something, anything else. Either way, how you doing? Like I said, it's rather cold outside, the muzzle is wild or fightful. So I'm taking this, I'm choosing to fight Sans. It's just like one of those things, and I'll be graded on my performance later. That's like, yeah, it's like that's one of those things. Well then, but there'll always be a large amount of noise. So yeah. I want to hit a reset button, but I'm not using that. Commit to every little thing. What have we learned today? Commit to your things. That's basically, yeah, that's his long song, yeah. The reason why I'm repeating myself is because as we said, I do mildly better when talking. All my first ones haven't been talking to at all. Well, real talent to have. I like. Well, merely back here. Okay, what's that? But I did not realize we were back, but apparently we're back. Oops. Again. So, kind of have to use a pie for this, yeah. Gets us 20 HP. So, yeah. I just went that. I goddamn moth to the flame, apparently. Ah, only chip damage. I can handle chip damage, I'm not no-hiddle. I'm not Sans. Chip damage won't kill me all at once. It'll only kill me mostly at once. Yeah, see, we're back here again. It's like the introduction to that thing. I wonder, it's like, was it actually a healing thing, or is it just like the certain attacks have a level of randomness to them? So yeah, that beat. Just using Sans attacks and wisdom. If you haven't noticed, the wisdom to everything. You just gotta learn that wisdom and dodge and dance with it. So yeah. Again. So yeah, the Lord that whole thing. Yeah, I use the pies, means like pies just heal when it comes to healing. The problem is I don't know when the okay explosion move happens. I just know that it happens. I mean, explosion move means like the point in which we actually get the. That was just me getting hit. So I just fell right for that, which means I'm probably going to die now. Yeah, it seems like when did these gas blasters happen? I don't know what happened in any other timeline. It's like mild differences that makes everything good. Also, me being mad at the game makes things more difficult. So I think at this point, I'm probably as good at playing Sans as your average Undertale player. Yes. That's basically long solve it. Like, I think overall, at least from my understanding, Undertale is a fairly easy game. It's just that Sans is indeed a roadblock of sorts. You didn't get here because of being a good person or being good at games easily. I guess that's the thing. What is the harder route actually? Password requires you to do like a bunch of things to requires you to like engage with mechanics and things of different monsters and stuff to learn how to deal with them. While Genocide has two of the harder bosses, but everything else is rather easy by comparison. You don't need to get ratings, you don't need to give people what they desire or hope for. You don't need to do anything. You just need to attack. And so it's like overall, is pacifist harder? Neutral is probably the easiest by far. Neutral is the easiest by far. You can just spare for pirates, you can just like kill everyone else, that's a neutral route. Like, all you have to fight Omega Flowey, because that's close off Flowey. Like, you don't need neutral's the easiest, you know that. But you have to think of like, what's like the real hard difficulty? Like, is it pacifist? I mean, you can't die at the end of pacifist route, unlike here where you can die and get back, but at the same time, don't get that twisted with, oh, you're immortal. No. You have to survive 10 more rounds. Well, every time you die, you have to survive 10 more rounds from Asriel. And running spoilers, I'm fighting Sans! What do you mean by spoilers? It's also an old game! Whatever. It truly is one of the things of all time. Whatever. I feel like not having that dialogue thing definitely makes it like, if I had like have dialogue that I can keep track of, I'd probably be like, okay, yeah, prepare for that. But like, every single attack always feels like it gets a drop on me because of that. Because it's just the attack. It's no like the only time when it's like I only was supposed to halfway point when the sand takes a break, you know? Like, usually, like, that's a great question. Is the simulator easier than the actual sand? Oh, is the simulator harder or easier than the actual battle with sand and Undertale? Because you have all these items, but you might have, you might not have a pie on the one. Because of the Undying, you might have used with death in there. You save yourself in that battle. Means you might not have the like the pile. I think you would have the instant meals that happens afterwards. And of course the face stick is like roughly around this time as well. Also, wow, I definitely did. This was definitely one of the worst ones. So, yeah, okay, wow, I'm just losing tempo. Yeah, well, I can always get to the halfway point. Like, halfway mark, easy. Ignore all the lives I've lost. Oh, health. Health, lives, same difference. Yeah, there's plenty Karma Ball. Yeah, no, it's at this point. I think I'm going to die now, but I might as well try to learn how to dodge, right? Boop. I mean, who knows? I could no-hit it right now. Watch me. Watch me beat this with 1 HP. You won't. Try me. Yeah, let's... I don't need to... With 1 HP, I don't need to worry about getting hit by the status bombings. Those can't even harm me. I'm invincible! Let's go! Taking my shots! We're going to miss! Let's do this! See? Never punished! Ah, shoot. And ta-da! Magic! Yeah, that's good! Oh boy. Dang it! I failed! That causes... fine, whatever. Okay, I might just jump it now. Well... Anyway, welcome back, everyone. I just kind of it's kind of out of high. Yeah, this was items. Yeah. But yeah. And I feel like I tried to bring talk about the clothing when I'm like, I don't know game mechanics. Because in law, the bill of health is this. Everything we're seeing right now is canon. So, good guys, like they use these for Christmas cards or whatever. But it's like, why is the not being able to just attack you thing? Why Sans can? Flowey can. That's a very interesting note there. Flowey not only can use an attack that you can't dodge, can also shrink the box itself. Sans, in all his rule-breaking glory, can't shrink the box. Why is that? Let's stop Sans from doing that. Is there anything to think about? Because is it saying about our power, or is it saying about his power, or is it saying about Flowey? Like, well, Sans has to use like teleporting, can lots of things in other ways, but cannot shrink the box. Box shrinking is not something that he can do. I think the only person that can actually shrink the box is Flowey. Because of the fact that he has mastered the system down to his soul. Or because Flowey doesn't have soul. Things to think about, And, like, no, Asriel also does that. But Asriel's also has all the power in the world, so like, who has the power to shrink the box? Like, Sans has the power to like changing the shape of the box is one thing, but like actually shrinking it, only a few people can actually do that. Like, one of them is the Lemon Demon. I like to remind you. Oh, to arrive back here? What do you mean arrive back here? What? Shoot. And now let's go. Okay. I did it! Aha! It's over! You can't kill me just hitting me over the wall and stuff. But yeah. GG's! I did it. Yep. Alright, I guess you win. Yeah! Success! I did it! Hooray! Yeah! So yeah, that's what the ending of the Bad Time Simulator looks like. No diddle. Alright then. Thanks for watching. See you next time for whatever I am doing next. So, yeah. Bye-bye.